Some energy. Alright, so it was sunny this morning when I decided I was getting this done today because my seeds came. It's not sunny now and it's getting late in the day, but anyway, okay, so these are the cold frames that Kurt built me. They were raised beds that we already had. He built this one, and then this one was here from the previous owner, and he just cut the sides at a slope. This one he put a board on the back here so that we didn't have to cut. There's a 4x4 post there in the corner and he didn't want to cut it, so then we went and got this plastic. I want to say it's 2mm plastic. I can't remember. It's from, oh, I can do this, what is it? From Lowe's. So it's from Lowe's, and he got these little, it's wow, I can't even think what these are. They're just little boards, and he attached it. There's the inside. I have more bricks that he picked up because I ran out. I'm going to finish this line across here. The hope is that the bricks will help insulate it, and when the sun hits it, the bricks will warm up from that kind of and hold on to some of that heat. So there's this one. You can see these posts. He had to cut these ones, but we really didn't want to have to cut the ones in the back. So there's this bed, and then this one's a little smaller. And I've never done cold frames before, so we're going to try them out and see how we like them. This one, since the front is so low, I put the bricks in the front. I think it'll still help insulate it and hold heat, but I really don't want to take up space in the back because that's where I have my height. So these are the seeds I'm going to be putting in. And I'll preface this by saying, if anything comes up and is usable, I will be excited about it because this was quite somewhat last minute that I decided I wanted to do this, and I realistically should have got stuff in at least a month ago, but we're gonna see. We're just gonna see if anything comes up. So this is kohlrabi. It's supposed to be cold hardy. I'm not gonna do very much of this. We'll just see if it comes up. You found a bracelet? Cool, buddy. Okay. I see it. I see it. Can I finish this real quick? You're going to put it there? Okay. Alright, so this is Landy's, I guess. Landy's winter lettuce. It's supposed to be really cold hardy.
Mommy.
So I'm going to try putting that in here. Just a minute, baby. This is strawberry cabbage lettuce. I want to try putting that in here. There's blue curled Scotch kale. And then scarlet kale, which is what came today that I was waiting on. So what I think I'm going to do is put the kale in the back where there's the most height. I'm going to just tuck a little bit of kohlrabi here and there and see if it comes up, and then I'll do the lettuces along the front where it's not as, I don't have as much depth. I have no idea if anything's going to come up. I really am hoping, fingers crossed, that we get stuff to come up. Mostly I wanted to do kale over the winter as long as we could for the chickens so they could have some fresh greens. But it'd be really cool to be able to have a little bit of fresh salad greens for us too, maybe. But again, I don't have my hopes really high. It was really inexpensive to get these made. We had a lot of stuff already on hand. I put rocks around it to help with just kind of insulating it a little bit. I'm hoping the sun will warm the rocks up too, and it'll just kind of help. So yeah, this is all an experiment. So I'm going to get these planted and cross my fingers that they come up. As I said, if anything comes up at all, I'm going to call it a success. Okay, I got everything planted. Got about 4 rows in each. Got the rest of those bricks in. Gotta put a rock back over here. I think I moved one. That's all planted. I did kind of a funny oops. I had the seed packets in my pocket And I reached in there and I'm like, oh gosh, there's all these seeds in my pocket. They had, one of the packets had dumped out, and I thought it was the purple kale because it looked just like the purple kale seeds. So I dumped them all back in the purple kale package, only to discover later it was not purple kale, it was kohlrabi. So most of that's kohlrabi. Some of it could be purple kale. If it comes up, we'll find out. So anyway, those are planted. I've got them watered. If the weather, if we have like a warm day or it's really, really, really sunny, I'll come out and open them up. They do have some ventilation, natural ventilation here. There's some holes in it. We'll just see how they do. I have no idea. We'll just see. We just had all the wild turkeys come through. It's kind of funny. They like to come out and hang out with our turkey and our chickens. But anyway, that's it. That's the cold frames. I have no idea if it's going to come up. Fingers crossed. And I guess we'll check in if anything happens.